Hello everyone, welcome back to Dread Tech Reviews. This is Richard, and I am going to do my final review here on the Oukitel C17 Pro. Just a real quick over the specs, if you don't really know what they are. This does have the MediaTek Helio P23 in there. It's got the 4 gigabytes of RAM with 64 gigabytes of storage. It's got a 6.35-inch screen. I want to say it was like 271 or 241 ppi. I can't remember exactly what it was. And it's got on the back a triple camera setup, the 13 megapixel, 5 megapixel, and 2 megapixel. It doesn't take terrible photos. Oh, I accidentally screenshotted. It doesn't take terrible photos. If you've got some good light, it actually takes really good photos. I actually took a couple of photos earlier today. We can check that out before we play the game here. Okay, so I was just messing around here in the car, and I was taking a couple of pictures here. We'll turn the brightness all the way up. So I did try a few of the camera settings to see how I could, take good pictures of and see if it how it picked up detail and everything. This was the bokeh one I did. It's supposed to focus on one image that you select and then blur out the rest. It was not focusing on this little toy thing that I had in there, and it was mostly trying to focus in on that tree back there. So that, it could use some work. It's not the most accurate when you're trying to take a picture there. When I did raise the phone up, though, it did, and there wasn't, the tree or things in the background for it to try to detect. It did decide to do the center of mass there and blur everything else out. You can kind of see if we go over to the mirror. It's nice and blurry at the mirror. And then I just took a picture of the tattoo on my arm, so you kind of take a peek at how it picks up detail. It picks up hairs all right. It picks up all the detail of my tattoo and some some features of my skin and creases and wrinkles and stuff. But you can see kind of where it's not picking up great detail behind it. Instead of blurring it out, it's just real grainy, and the focus could use a little work, but that's that's stuff you could do with a system update. But we'll go to the next one here, and this one I was just trying to get a custom color of the trees. The color that it's picking up here, in my opinion, is a smidge darker than real life, so maybe putting some more richer tones in there. And then if we zoom in, it still keeps a lot of the detail, the greens and the yellows of the flags up there. And if we go up to the tree, you can see it's picking up. We'll go real close there. It's picking up good detail of the tree. The panel on this phone, this is a $100 phone, and the panel on it is very nice. It's bright. It's not the brightest panel I've used, but it's definitely up there. You can see here where the sky, behind the tree and the sky, it kind of blows out some of the leaves there. And then those are some photos that I took, at the store, just trying to get good color representation. So, it does pretty decent. But we're gonna go ahead and play that game real quick. Just kind of take a look. And then we'll test out the speakers along with this, so I'll be quiet for a minute so you can hear the gameplay. Oh, gotta make a name. I am also playing on Wi-Fi, so this isn't going off mobile data. There's no SIM card in this phone. It is in actually a new phone that I got, which I will post a video of that here coming up soon. I just gotta, post the video and take it and everything. But that'll be exciting. But right now we're filming on the Redmi Note 7 Pro, so we have a third phone. It's gonna be really cool. I'll be excited for that one. So he's kind of moving around. So welcome to Boot Camp Soldier. Learn. Alright. So that's how I move. That's how I look. Alright, I don't know if you were looking at this, if you were interested in, you know, the quality of the game. I haven't changed any settings. I haven't done anything yet. It's literally just opened up the game and I started playing as a guest. So we'll go into the settings and we'll take a look and see what it automatically put it as. So that'd be kind of cool. Okay. So you tap to pick up, move forward, move the crosshairs over the target to fire. Oh, it's an automatic thing. Okay, that's cool. Okay, tap the button. Oh. Tap settings. I am tapping settings. We have an advanced mode. So we're just going through the tutorial here. So if you've never seen this game, then you got that. So hold the button to aim and fire. That's a bit interesting. We'll do the advanced one. Play like how it's supposed to be. Missed.
Missile on standby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to pay attention to both what I'm doing up there and what I'm doing down here, huh? Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we got... So this is very much like the actual Call of Duty game. Yeah. So that was that game. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's see if we can't get out of here and go to some settings real quick and take a look. That was just the tutorial though, so I didn't notice any lag. I didn't notice, I mean, other than the fact that I do have to tap the screen maybe a smidge harder than what I'm used to on, you know, OLED screens. This does seem to be a little less sensitive. Right, how do I collect it? Let's just hurry up and get through all this stuff real quick. Come on. So I guess I'm going a little fast here. It does seem to hesitate just for just a millisecond when I'm trying to press something. So maybe if I'm not trying to speed through it so fast. So, operator and skill, lethal tactical equipment, unlock more loadouts. Alright. I don't want to start yet. I want to go to settings. Let me go back. Alright, looks like we got to play one more round. So this is playing with people. What is that, 5v5? So this will give us a good test to see kind of how well it works with actual people in there and getting fired at instead of just the good old tutorial. I usually turn off all the other people talking because it just distracts from my ability to play, I guess. Yeah, the graphics are actually pretty decent. I'm not going to complain about those at all. Oh no. I don't know how I didn't die, you guys.
We've taken the lead.
That was a shocker. No, fire!
Recon ready for deployment. UAV online.
Well, that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'm playing against computers or if I'm playing against actual people, but that was really cool. I'll get better at holding the phone, you guys. Don't worry about it. I think I'm playing against computers. I'm not gonna lie, because this just seems a bit too easy.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Recon standing by.
I'm out of ammo.
UAV online. Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Victory! Oh, we won! I don't know how, that was fun. Alright, well that was that game. That was cool. Let's see, hopefully it'll, I actually might start playing this game. That was kind of fun. See if it'll let me play into the settings there for y'all. I won.
Nice work. Well done.
Cool, I got a frag grenade. Okay, next. Come on, let me play by myself now. Tap to continue. What am I supposed to do? Upgrade. Oh, okay. As you can see, the bottom chin is not very obtrusive. It's nice to hold something onto there, and it's not going to be touching the screen. Network error. This is something I was also getting when I was playing PUBG. It would have issues connecting to the network. I'm not sure if that's the phone specifically, or if maybe just, you know, that's just a thing with the game itself. I don't know. Does anybody else have those issues playing this game? Look at that. It's not wanting to connect here. And I am... Yeah, let's get rid of all that. Yep. Alright, so it looks like it rebooted me into there. So we had the first hiccup with the game on the phone. While it's loading. Oh, look at that. Kick me out. Please don't make me go through the tutorial again. So while we're waiting here, when I did have the SIM card in there, the connection was great. I got 4G pretty much everywhere except for inside of buildings. You know, the usual big building, cement, you don't get service, that kind of thing. Alright, is this going to be... Alright, it continued me where I was. Cool. But yeah, so... you don't get service inside of like big concrete buildings, which is understandable. Like that happened with a lot of phones. When I had my Galaxy S8 Plus, I didn't get service inside of, you know, big buildings either. But sweet, it upgraded, worked. So it just needed to think and refresh itself here. So let's add an attachment. Cool. Is that it? Oh, slide. Oh, I can. Okay. It's a lot of customizing when you first start playing this game, but I'm sure I'll get. You know, let me play by myself now. Alright, cool. I think I got it. So let's find settings. We'll go up to settings. Basic. Aim assist, quick from ads, tap to aim down sight. Okay. Joystick auto sprint. Okay, so let's go to audio and graphics. So the graphic quality is low, so it automatically put it at low. Let's see how it does at medium. Frame rate. Let's see how it does on high. We're just gonna go ahead and just put on all. Ragdoll. Well, let me do ragdoll. Alright. And let's do you want realistic, dynamic, standard? Realistic's cool. I don't know, I like realistic. Auto just customize. Alright. I think that's at maximum settings there. And that's just controls, quick message, language, other. Alright, cool. Shall we do one more? We'll do a quick one. I'm not sure. I guess hopefully the Redmi's picking up, you know, how the image is coming up here. Okay. I don't know, when I kind of look at it, it kind of shines like, you know, at that angle. It's kind of hard to see, but that's a little better, I guess. This might help you all out. All right. We're just waiting to load. Try to keep this video not too long, but you know, you guys can always skip through if you want. I guess that's the wonderful thing about streaming videos is you can scroll as far ahead as you want. Ooh, loading timeout. Look at that. That's a shame because I was in a match. Yeah, so I mean, you can see that it plays all right. Like, there's no issues playing this game at all. If you have any other questions or comments about this phone, definitely put them down below. If there's something you want to know about the phone, I've used it quite a bit. I feel like I know a decent amount about the phone. I will be... Oh, see, we're having issues connecting to the game now. What's going on here? That's a shame. I don't know if that has to do with because of what we did. Did we raise the graphics too much for it to connect? It looks really nice. I don't know. Can you guys see that okay? That is a really clean looking picture. We'll even zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it's nice. I do enjoy using this phone. Like, for a $100 phone, this is really a well-built phone. Like, I'm not gonna complain about it at all. You know, the back is plastic, so if you drop it, you're not gonna have, you know, a big crack going through the back, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's one of the best things. Glass looks pretty, but glass is fragile. I don't know why we're having such a... Not far away from the Wi-Fi signal. We're at 20. Oh, look, it's going to kick us out again. Oh, no, it didn't. Sweet. There we go. Kill House, front line. Sweet. I think this will be the last game I play. I'll show a few more things about this phone, and I'll go ahead and wrap it up for you guys, so I don't waste too much more of your time. But let's go ahead and get right into it. I got a sweet sight now. So I can't. There we go. Try to get this angle down for you guys. There we go. I like the auto sprint. That's cool. This plays a lot like PUBG. I've played PUBG on this phone. There's another game I play called Asphalt 9. And then there's also this cool little Alto game, which I'll feature on one of my other... Come on, get him, get him. I think we're having connection problems. Yep.
We've taken the lead.
Oh. I gotta get used to these controls, I'll tell you what. These are smaller buttons, and see I'm tapping there. I feel like I'm tapping there, but sometimes it misses. Ah, we're connecting to the server again. Come on, don't do this to me. Unable to connect the game. Oh, come on, we'll retry. Okay. Oh, I see the. I feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe I am pushing wrong. Maybe I am, but it does feel like the accuracy is just kind of interesting. I don't know. Oh, ammo.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Oh, we're doing better. Oh, God. There's fire. Oh, my bad. Oh, see, it's loading again, I think. Yep. Don't do this to me, please. Okay. Ooh, got him. Get the UAV out, boys. Ooh.